Alrighty then, good morning, good evening, good afternoon, and welcome one and all. My name's Michael, I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer, and welcome to Pathfinder 2nd Edition, Gatewalkers, our intrepid adventure featuring these wonderful and amazing Patreons who keep the lights on, allow me to do all this cool, crazy, fun, and amazing stuff we call role-playing, and get to play alongside me and do some cool stuff at the same time. Welcome in, guys. Say hello to the folks at home.
Hello.
Hello, folks.
Everybody.
So good to see you all, and so excited to play today's game because we are delving deeper than we have ever traveled before into the lands of Sarkoris. And as you can see from behind me, I now have a map of the horrible and terrifying wastelands. This is my drink. I was like, what is this? What is this stuff? What is ruining my beautiful aesthetic? Is that my... What's that? That is... Hold on. I'll figure you out. You are... What are you? Is that... Maybe that's the map. No, it can't be the map. It's something else.
That looks like the map. Oh.
It's something else. Hold
No,
on.
yeah. It looks like it's on the floor.
Oh, yes, it is. Get that. There we go. Wait. No. Oh, no, it's ruined. Oh, no. Wait. We're very professional here. Do not pay attention to the man behind...
Profesh.
Do not pay attention to the man behind the green curtain. Oh, okay, that's heavy. Oh my god.
I think it's just some of the
Oh.
green screen not
No.
not keying
me.
right.
So fun fact while I'm doing this is oh my god. So my speakers have been fucked for a while. They broke like a month or so ago. And I just not had a chance to look, when I tell everyone that, like, hey, look, I'm making money here at the Dead As a Gamer channel, but I'm not, like, living lavishly. It's a very true statement. So, I've only, as of today, managed to acquire a new set of desktop speakers, which I'm very, very happy for, And you know what, like, have a look at this. So these are the ones, hold on, I mean... We're deviating, but we can because it's my show, and I'll fucking do what I want. Okay.
Behind the screen.
So these are the broken speakers, and they're really cool speakers. Ooh. They were like, they lasted me 10 years. They cost me like $300-$400, something like that. And then these are the ones that I bought. These budget like $100 ones, which are kind of cute and they're kind of nice. There they are. Cool. And there's me. Hi. So yeah. Anyway, so I got some new speakers, and the shadows that were being cast was that big pile of stuff that was my old speakers that I had not yet binned, but they're there.
Yeah.
Thank you, Christina. Now that's stuck in my fucking head. All right. So anyway, what are we doing today? We're doing role playing. We're doing a thing. I have speakers. Oh, yes, right. A couple of announcements. First of all, we would like to announce that as of today, or yesterday, or some sort of combination of the two, we now have an official short for one of my live plays, thanks to the efforts of our dear friend, the Family IT guy, who, as always, as you know, sorts out and goes through all of my shows and finds the best and most sexiest clips of our adventures, and our wonderful Votaria, who is the master editor behind the scenes, who has managed to put the short together and make it a lot of fun and stuff like that. It is available on the Dead Aussie Gamer live chat, and hopefully will start being a regular feature for the Season of Ghosts adventure. So if you haven't checked that out, it's on Wednesdays. Go check out the short. It's a lot of fun. But yeah, very, very cool. So stuff there. Yeah, very excited about it, and it looks really, really good. The first one just had me in stitches. I've watched it like 5-6 times already, so there's that. Then other announcements. Next week and a day, I guess. Next week and a few hours, I guess, is the beginning of our massive crossover event. For those of you who are unaware of what's going to be happening, the crossover event is where we are going to be using all of the power in the verse to arrange our schedule so that the players from the multiple different games that I am participating with will be changing seats, swapping over, and we're going to be seeing a whole new conglomeration of the different parties and adventurers in their current stories on a massive single storyline arc that the group will be embarking upon over the course of 2 to possibly 3 weeks. So that starts next week, not with Gatewalkers, with Curse of the Crimson Throne. So yeah, be sure to tune in for that, because that is going to be a hell of a lot of fun as well, just to see how these different characters are going to interact with each other, because normally when you build characters for like role-playing games, you build them with this team in mind. It is going to be so interesting to see what happens when you have no say and no control over who you end up with. I think we have a lot of people with short tempers on one table, and we've got a bunch of people who are like very, very clinical and very, very analytical on another table. It's just going to be a blast. So yeah, be sure to enjoy that when it happens. And if you come back to one of those crossover episodes and you're super confused, it's fine. I am too. Also, hi, Steve. All right. Before we kick off today's game, we have, of course, some people to thank. That is, of course, our lovely sponsors. Hero Forge, artwork, look, pretties. Sirenscape, music, not on, but still cool. Fantasy Grounds, VTT, art, dice, all the things. Check them out. It's cool. Done. Sweet. Boom. Then, of course, we have our lovely players who support the channel and keep me fed, keep me alive, and get to play with us today with these incredible characters that are the linchpin of each and every one of our sessions. So, starting us off, let's go with OG Lava Kitten playing the role of Lushara.
Oh, yes, I play Lushara, who is an elven witch on a quest to find her missing twin brother. She travels with her familiar Magnus, who can turn into a hellcat. Long story. Let's not talk about it. He got hurt recently. And a rabbit, Monty, that she picked up along the way. And yeah, she really does not like this demon-infested land. Like any sane person wouldn't like it here. And she just wants to go get what we need to get, so she can continue what she wants to do. And she's trying to get along better with her group.
And I'm Skylight, being the angry dwarf Bill Retire, who's trying to basically be a protector to the intellectuals, as far as he's concerned, because he's trying to use their smarts so he could figure out who's pissed him off by tricking him through a gate, and therefore making him think he got his revenge, but he didn't. At least until recently, but he's still pissed off at that individual.
And I'm Neil, playing Rongol, a Lashunta from Castrovel, using the items at his disposal to help him fight more powerful creatures than himself, and taking the names of said creatures to give to future guild members as titles.
Wait,
Hi.
what?
That's what I've been saying the whole time. You just
So you're collecting names to give yourself that then later on you're going to give as ranks in your guild.
Yeah.
Okay. No, carry on. Yep. I'm learning more and more about Rongol as we go. Just a curious question. Does anyone else remember this as a thing that Rongol was doing?
Yeah.
Yeah.
You
okay.
just always focus on the interplanetary bit.
We're keeping it short because it's
Yeah, right on. Carry on. I like it. Sorry, Jen. You go.
I'm Jen. I play Aelith, the Elven Ranger of the group, trying to figure out what happened to her family, has been searching for them, found this group of people, thought it'd be good to travel with them to find out what happened with missing memories. And yeah, she has a mismatched arm now. That's fun.
It's true.
Mm-hmm.
Indeed. And not appearing today is our dear friend Viv, a puppet who was a toy who became a real person, who is now trying to learn what it is to be alive and in this world. Played by our friend McBluff, who is unfortunately not available today, but we wish them all the best and hope that we get to see them very, very soon. Cool. Now, before we kick off today's game, we have one last person to thank, and that is our lovely audience members. Guys, thank you so much for being here and donating your time, your energy, your effort to being here and part of the show. as part of a thank you to us to keep these games and relevant to you guys in the audience, we have invited you behind the GM screen through the use of donations and channel points. First of all, just by watching the show, you earn channel points that can be used at any point in time to influence the game. Roll inspiration, wandering bosses, divine intervention, divine healing, a whole bunch of cool stuff's there. You earn them just by watching, and subscribers earn channel points quicker. So hey, if you haven't subscribed, consider doing that. Much like you would consider the words that come out of your mouth as you are saying them, and not just hit the play button on something that is clearly a decaying piece of brain matter. Anyway, we also have donations. These monetary donations go towards the DAG survival check. And what is the DAG survival check, you say? This is for me to pay rent. Pay my mortgage. Pay my ability to live is basically it. So yes, this is pretty much it. We have our $5 donation, which is of course a hero point or a jinx point. Hero points are red marks for my players. Jinx points are purple marks for me. Hero points can be used to stave off death, petition the DM for stuff that isn't in the rules, or roll with advantage. Jinx points can be used to counteract hero points, make bad guys roll with advantage, or complicate things ever so slightly. For $10, I will draw a card from my deck of plot twists, which are story-based prompts that I will then implement into the game as the group is playing. This keeps me on my toes as an improv specialist, and just pretty much helps me make the game uniquely part of my player's experience, something that no one else is going to be able to get because we've added that random element to it. We then have a $20 donation, which is the coveted golden natural 20, which you can see under Lushara and myself. These can be used as natural 20s, critical successes. You automatically hit. They have saved my players time and time again, because sometimes the cool shit needs to happen, and that's how we do it. Then we have our $50 donation, which is, of course, either a boss buff, which will increase the difficulty of a challenge the group is facing exponentially with a huge boost to whatever it is they're fighting, or a draw from the Harrow deck, which has undergone a few changes. So now the Harrow deck is a draw from the same fortune-telling deck as we did before, but you'll be blessed by the entity within the Harrow deck for 3 sessions. During those sessions, the ability that the entity will give you associated with them, so for example, the Vision is an intelligence card. Any and all intelligence rolls will gain a d6 added to every roll that they make. In the 3 sessions our heroes will have this power, though, they will be given a prophecy, and if they fulfill that prophecy, the entity is going to bless them with either a special fighting art, a magic item, or another type of boon that the group will receive for having completed their prophecy. A very, very cool little twisty thing there, and that is what we're going to do. And then we have our secret menu item, our $100 massive donation. So, for this particular thing, last week we gave our heroes a martial arts training session with, of course, a bunch of demon hunters. Our heroes heading into demon-infested lands. It's a very important thing to be able to find said demons and be able to defeat them and the like. But what if our heroes were to not only arm themselves with the ability to fight and battle with demons, but also harness their powers as well? To this end, I will provide, for the cost of a secret menu item, a very unique item. One that is steeped with a lot of Dungeons & Dragons history. And that is a very, very unobstructive, unassuming little item known as the Iron Flask. The Iron Flask is a magic item with the head of a Rakshasa as kind of like a little makeshift metal lid. When popped open, and something or someone or some creature imbibes the liquid that dwells within, they are instead sucked in and trapped within the Iron Flask. They are then subject to an unavoidable domination spell, and when popped open 3 times, they will emerge for the span of 10 minutes, completely obedient, completely pliant. On the 3rd time, if not released, when they go back into the bottle, they are never seen again. This Iron Flask is our secret menu item. It is not the weapon that Ostra is looking for, but it's also a damn good second place to give you guys that. So yeah, It's kind of like your own gin, basically, yeah, in a nutshell. Except instead of a wish, you just get to open the bottle and utilize its whatever it has. The more powerful the entity, the more useful it is. I will also point out that there is no saving throw for this. There is no resisting it. This can and will work on any and all creatures so long as the parameters of the metal opening to the thing is placed upon the lip, and the liquid within is consumed by some other creature. Now, to also beat this in the head, if there's already a creature in it, it cannot be utilized until all 3 uses are expent. And once all 3 uses are expent, you can then reuse it to capture something else. Okay, doke. Good.
Yeah.
All right, done and done. With that being said, ladies and gentlemen, are you ready to get started?
Yep.
So, at the start of today's session, our heroes had managed to overcome and destroy an evil skin suit former crusader who had gone mad and started murdering people in a mound deep within Sakoris. After narrowly escaping, our heroes learned that the reason why Sakuichi, the spirit guide that is accompanying our heroes, had guided them to this place where the meteor had landed wasn't indeed to find the meteorite, nor to find this mass-murdering serial killer, but instead to rendezvous and connect with the members of the Mendevian Crusade, or as they're now called, the Reclaimers, who had been captured by this serial killer just in the nick of time. After saving their lives, they gratefully thanked our heroes and gave them a crash course on how to fight demons, as well as gave them information about God-calling. You see, in a time before demons ran rampant throughout this entire countryside, it was a relatively peaceful kingdom, one that was very in tune with the gods of the land. Through a process known as God-calling, there were those who could channel the spirits of these small, various deity-like creatures and gain phenomenal powers by channeling them into themselves. You believe that Sakuichi's ancestors and the astrolabe that she wields is guiding you towards this ritual. The Reclaimers told you Gamora. That is the seat in which the God-calling would happen. If you head there, I'm sure you'll be able to find amongst the ruins information about how to perform the acts and how to actually summon a godly spirit to invoke its strength. Hopefully, then it will help you against your battle against Osseo the Black Whale. Now, our heroes began their journey, encountering some dangers and narrowly escaping, but not without the loss of their beloved wagon. Blown to smithereens by a giant mechanical devil, leaving Ace, our goblin driver, in abject despair at the sight of his lifelong project laying in ruins and tatters. But there is no time to stop and mourn. There is no time to figure things out. Gathering what you could, Ace's kind of grabbed a few engine bits and stuff like that. But you are all now walking to Demora. Trudging through the scorched, reddish black sand with small spots of foliage growing between these places. Signs that despite everything, the land is indeed healing. And it is here our adventure continues. It is 150 miles to Demora. You stop for the night. This is just after you had lost the wagon, a few hours traveling towards the location you were seeking. As camp gets set up, it is more modest than usual. Most of the camping gear was on the wagon itself at the time of its explosion, meaning everyone is slumming it a little bit. You notice as you look around that morale seems to be dwindling. Everyone seems to be on edge. You consider to yourself, we could obviously keep going the way we are, or maybe perhaps we can help alleviate some of the tension. This is your consideration as we enter our campfire. All right. The scene is yours. Do with it what you will.
Lushar is probably hanging out with Ace and handed him Monty. Like, you should just pet Monty. You'll feel a lot better. I promise.
Yep. Sorry. That's not what I wanted. It's fine. You hand over the small rabbit to the goblin. A few moments later, you probably realize why this wasn't a great idea.
Oh no.
I'm not gonna eat my rabbit, is he?
He says, "Oh, thanks. I could use a snack." Ow.
No!
Make a reflex. Make a reflex save.
Oh no.
It's better than how I thought it was going to be, which was the environmental influence on Monty.
No.
corrupting.
Okay.
26.
Okay. You don't grab Monty, unfortunately, but you do grab Ace before he swallows.
Spit him out. Spit it out. Just like waxes. Spit it. Spit it. Spit it.
Okay, as you are banging Ace's head against the wall, we're gonna move scene. Birita, where are you? Where are you, and who are you talking to? As you hear the sounds of Ace getting smacked around.
Who? I'm sorry.
Birita.
Yeah.
Oh, okay.
I feel like Birita is processing what just happened.
It's probably a fair assessment. He's probably sitting in the middle thinking, what the fuck am I doing here? So we're just basically out in the wilderness at this point.
Yeah,
Nothing else around.
yeah. No tents, no. I mean, there's a campfire,
tent,
of course. Yeah.
Yeah. Bellatar would be trying to, because this is probably this more survivalist nature of his, well, the disasters, trying to take stock of all their possessions at this point. So, knowing that Aelith has suffered, he'd probably trying to have a conversation with her and say, given everything we've got, I've got a funny feeling we're going to have to start scavenging on our way back. You have any bright insights?
Out here? No, I've been trying to search to see if there is anything to hunt that might be edible.
Well, I do know that there was a farm a little bit back, so there's clearly some wildlife.
Yeah, we have to keep our guards up. That's I've never been here before, so I don't fully know what to expect.
That'll be fun. Everybody will be a new mystery, right?
Very
And then
much
for Aelith,
so.
he'll give a very devilish sort of look over at Ostra. Say, "Don't worry, we've got a good guinea pig over there."
You see Ostra's like sort of cleaning his gun after, if you remember, it jammed because there was like so much dust and debris in it. So he's like pulling it apart and like giving it a proper clean.
Well, we need him. He knows this place.
Which also means he knows what not to eat.
Very much so.
I hate saying it, but he's at least going to be a good way of filtering out the poison from everything that's safe. But then Bell corrects himself, saying, well, poison for a hobgoblin, not necessarily the same as poison for us, but, you know.
I guess it'll be a trial and error, won't it? We could always give it to Rongul to try.
Speaking of Rongul, as the scene cuts away and moves over, Rongul, what are you doing?
Rongul, kind of sitting like nearby Lishara, smacking the goblin. He's writing in his notes about the creature we had just fought in not too long ago that exploded. As he's writing about basically about the battle that had ensued, where it had opened its stage to engulf Bilratar and was creating spears out of nothing, out of basically its own forge, throwing it at us. To then the explosion that happened as the epic Ace crashing his ship or his cart into his wagon into the to help us escape. What was the name of the creature again, by the way?
It was called Karlstrom.
Karlstrom. Okay, I forgot to write it down on my list of tougher creatures. And then as I see Lushara trying to get I guess it's a little bit distracting. I just kind of say, so what's the story with the rabbit anyway? I see you always having your cat help you out, but I keep every once in a while seeing a rabbit stuffed away in your shirt.
Hey Neil, real quick. I'm going to stop you here because I'm going to give you...
Sorry.
I'm going to give you... No, it's fine. I'm going to give you the... it's weird because... Do you remember how I say sometimes my week has a theme?
Yeah.
Right? So I have a theme here. Because it's called...
You're talking about the weapon.
Which one?
Or, sorry, what?
Okay. It's called... it's called word salad. It's when I ask you what you do, you give me a million things, give me no chance to actually respond or role play back with you before you move the scene on and go talk to someone else because you're not, having a thing. For example, had you given me a moment, I would have been like, as you're writing down the notes of this encounter, next to you writing notes, almost sounding like they're copying your writing hand to hand, is literally the guy who is an accountant. Standing next to you, giving you a really nice little encounter there. So when you're describing a scene, as a player as opposed to a GM, don't move the scene on. Take the scene in and then let people respond to you because they will come to you.
Sorry, I was assuming that with campfire. Yeah, I was assuming that with campfire scene, I was still needing to talk to the. So that's kind of what I was going for.
In which case you should. In which case, good point. In which case you should start with where you are in relation to them, and not I'm off doing something on my own, and then I will then go to the. You know what I mean? It's like you're trying to. Yeah. It's like you're trying to squeeze.
I thought I did that when I said it was kind of nearby Lushara. But
yeah, that's not. Yeah, you know what I mean though. It's like it's starting to crush too much. So
I gotcha.
Let's take the focal point, which of course is you writing this night. Why are you writing information about the battle? Let's go with this.
Because as a thaumaturge, they're kind of my responsibility is to keep.
Okay, I'm gonna scrap that.
Okay, sorry.
That's like saying because I'm a barbarian, I punched that guy.
Okay, sorry.
Go again. Yeah. Why are you writing? Why are you chronologizing monsters?
He's writing about the monsters so that if he ever encounters one in the future, he knows how to fight it more efficiently.
Okay.
And the same for when he eventually makes the guild he wishes to make, because he did see the guild in his vision of the gate when he walked through.
Now this is the first time you're doing this, right?
No, I've done it before.
Like in character, with vocalizing.
In character, yes.
So, so you saying you've done it before, but never bringing it up. That's the equivalent of you not doing it. Just so you know. Now, a great opportunity here is potentially to have your character starting to do this. Have that encounter with the devil be what inspires you to do this. Be like, you pull out a notebook. Do you have a notebook on your character sheet?
I know I have scrolls.
Do you have a quill? Do you have?
But they're
writing implements.
No, that was one thing I didn't grab.
So I'm making some bullshit up, Neil. That's fine. Okay. In which case, this is where things get important. If this is the intention, who would you potentially go to talk to find writing implements so that you could do this?
Probably the accountant.
Great. So,
Yeah.
Rongol takes a moment and decides that they want to write this, information, data on the fights that he's having. He hopes that maybe one day he can chronologue these in order to help future guild members, when he eventually establishes this guild, battle against these creatures at a later date. Rongol, you approach what looks to be a very, very tall, very, very dapper-looking German Shepherd person. He is already ahead of you. He is writing down notes on what appears to be the encounter, and you see him doing a sketch of the large, monstrous construct that you see before you.
Oh, hello, Yuri. That's very impressive drawing.
Ah, yes. Well, thanking you. I'm quite proud of it myself. I actually went to art college in the city of Magnamar, but alas, it was never my real calling. My father wished for me to be an accountant and signed me up to the Temple of Abdar and their mathematics program. Needless to say, I learnt much more than just mathematics, hence why I now am a full-blown auditor of adventurers and quest givers, so that we know from the Bank of Avadar who we can and cannot hold accountable for the rise and fall of civilizations, such as the one in Negade, and, similar situations to, why the embassy of the Hobgoblins has been ransacked and the diplomat has been killed, things like this nature.
Yeah.
See, I've even got wanted posters of you made up should I need them. And he flicks through all of your faces. They're actually very well nice. They're very well made, Except
Yeah,
there's no
they're very well made.
like price on your head yet, But there's a space for it.
And that's just for in preparation that we do something bad. I mean, like, you're here to audit us, right?
Yeah, yes, no. You've already done very, very bad things, but now it's to see if it was for a good cause, evil to do good,
True.
that sort of thing. Things are never black and white, my friend. Not unless you're a husky.
Or black pudding.
No, those are just black. See?
Hmm.
And he scrolls through and he pulls out the black pudding.
Oh, true.
Anyway, so,
I was thinking about writing some notes. I just forgot that I didn't have a chance to grab any paper or writing stuff from the last town. Do you have any extra pens and for me to borrow paper?
Alas, yes, I do actually, but unfortunately they were in the cart. Then it exploded.
Oh,
Yeah, no, that was rather unfortunate nonetheless. But if it is the monsters you are wishing to know about, then once we get to town and there's more, obviously, resources other than my one book, I'd be more than happy to share with you my notes so that you may copy it and be able to make something of this. Yeah?
oh, yeah. Thank you. That would be awesome.
Okay, well, I'm glad that we talked about this.
All right. Sorry to disrupt you and your
No,
note
you're not
taking.
disrupting me at all. I love a good conversation. But it looks like your friend might need a little assistance. And he watches Lashara still banging the goblin's head on the.
Oh,
And eventually a rabbit just
trying to.
boing, boing, boing. And then it does that whole, like, how rabbits have the happy kicks, like but then they have the angry kicks, like the stomp, 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 stomp. So it kicks Ace in the face a couple times. Ah! What the hell?
All right, I'll
Time for
go help her
eating.
out.
All right. Rongol, do you go over and...
Yeah, I'll help the situation.
All right, cool. By this stage, you've all kind of gathered up around the campfire scene. Ace kind of is confused more than anything else. Is there anything you guys want to discuss before we move into the nighttime phase of your camp?
Well, should we try and gather some food? Astra, do you have any ideas on what is safe to eat out here?
Astra stops from cleaning his gun. He says, "There isn't much. There's a small safe house not too far away, if I remember correctly. There should be some long-lasting food supplies down there if they haven't been raided. Alternatively, there's always the black meat.
What's that?
It's demons, Rongo.
Ooh.
Kill
okay.
demons and eat them.
Eat demons.
I've heard of many crusaders having done it in their time, in desperate times. They said it changes you. Makes you strange. But I hear it tastes like veal.
I think we're
Can I-
strange enough.
Can I use my plant telepathy to see if there's any like edible fruits around, vegetables around? In
Sure,
the
roll me a percentage check. Sha-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na-na.
56.
No, unfortunately not.
Ah, dang it. Okay, I just kind of look around. I was like, it doesn't look like there might be any fruits or veggies we could eat here. Oh,
How far away is the safe house?
He looks around and he says it'll be a day or so. Means people will be hungry, but you at least have somewhere you can go.
at least we have. Oh, we don't even have water anymore. It got blown up with the cart, right?
Correct?
Ugh.
Well, doesn't seem like there's much we can do about that till we get to this safe house. Meanwhile, she's doing prestidigitation on Monty. Ugh, goblin spit.
Now just as your rabbit now, just like when you blow dry a rabbit, super
Yep.
fluffy. And
Yeah.
and Ace is like, damn. Why'd she give me a snack if she was just gonna rip it out of my throat? Jeez, if she wanted to share, she should have cut it up at first.
Not a snack. Let's just clarify. Monty's not a snack. Monty is a friend.
Oh, what?
Just
A
like
friend. Oh my god!
friend.
I'm so sorry. I didn't realize. Look,
It's
he
okay,
starts
it's
to cry.
okay.
He starts to cry a little
Misunderstand.
bit. And he's like, "I'm so sorry.
No,
I didn't.
now don't cry.
I
He's
didn't.
like, no,
I
it's
didn't
okay.
realize." Oh my god!
No, now they're crying again.
Yeah, he turns around and he says, "I can't believe that you've never had a friend before, that you need to make food your friend. It's okay, Lashara, I'll be your friend. Okay, even if no one likes you, okay, I think you're okay. You don't need to resort. You don't need to make rabbits your friends, okay? I'll be your friend. Even though you're tall and you're kind of
They're
wonky
just
looking."
crying in reaction.
Ace is the next in her menagerie.
Yeah.
Of animal friends. She's got a goblin friend.
I'll introduce you to some goblins back in town when we go home, okay? You don't have to make friends with
Okay.
rabbits no more.
But it's still my friend.
No, it's food, child. They're not friends, You don't make friends with your food. It's fine. Especially when you're in a situation like we are now, where there's no food and water. I'm just saying. It's a perfectly
Put
good
Monty
rabbit
in her,
right there.
her dress. No, it's not food. It's not food.
It's okay. I understand. It takes time. It's a trauma response.
She's just crying with him now because she's just
Yeah.
very emotional about everything that's been happening. So they're crying together over there about friends.
Yeah, that's fair. He's crying because he's hungry now. Okay.
Yeah.
All right. So, as you move from this scene, we are going to start our day's travel. Nothing eventful will happen before you arrive at the safe house, but I am going to offer you guys an opportunity. With my campfire scenes, I do enjoy when our players have the opportunity to ask questions of the group while they are traveling in order to answer them. These questions don't have to be relevant to the backstories or to the main plot. These could be simple questions, simply to get to know more about them. When was the last time you had a bath? What is your favorite type of music? There are many different questions that could be asked, and we are going to open this moment for you guys to ask said questions. So, who has a question for the group?
Well, I had a question for Bilratar. Rongul says, "Is there a reason why you don't use your axe, even though it's clearly stronger than your fists?"
Great sword.
Great sword. Sorry.
Okay.
I mean, you've clearly upgraded it, so no one else can use it. But you yourself don't use it at all.
Well, personally, I find it can be a bit unreliable at times. You've seen your own chakrams, how often they break, come back to bite you in the ass and all that sort of stuff. To me,
Right.
the greatsword is more a tool. And I've used it to help pin things in place, and even when we started our journey here, I used it to basically be a wedge to restrain that half demon such that its face couldn't reach me without physically having to lay my hands on the thing.
Didn't you use its lance?
No, when we actually got into before we got in, I used the greatsword as an option,
No.
then shot it in the face. Right at the start.
Mm. I mean, that doesn't stop me from using my chakrams, though.
True, but with these, I've got a bit more flexibility in terms of turning their weapons on themselves and
Gotcha. I get.
restraining others such that others can offer the input.
I get what you mean. Actually, it's kind of like me with my ballads. It helps me help you guys, and at the same time, also got the scrolls that I can use magic rather than my script chakrams. Gives me some variety.
This is
Yes.
a really odd conversation. Do you want to know why it's odd? Because you're just talking about your fighting mechanics in character. Let's try. I'm going to give Neil an exercise here, Neil. Neil, you ready for this exercise?
No.
It's too bad. Because if you don't, I'm going to drop a really big monster on everyone and they can blame you for it. You ready?
Oh, no.
Okay.
I
want you to ask a question purely built on your character's personality, your role play, your elements of existing in a world of fantasy, mystery, and myth. I don't want to hear a single thing or a mention of anything on your character sheet or their character sheet in any way, shape, or form. I want it to have no relevance to the plot, the story, or the other members of the group or campaign. I want you to simply ask a question.
Okay.
This is Human 101. Let's go. Well, Lashunta 101.
All right. What is everyone's favorite soup?
It's a good one. Perhaps lead off with your favorite soup.
Yeah.
Remembering you're an alien from an alien world.
Yeah. I know. I was about to say I tend to grab some. I don't know what I would call them because I have to think of an alien mushroom. I like to grab the Fandula caps from home and mix them up with the green roots.
Vanilla cap and green root soup. Sounds tasty.
Yeah.
Is it warm or hot soup?
Oh, it's spicy.
Spicy soup.
It makes my tentacles, or it makes my antennae go on end because I'm thinking too hard.
All right, nice.
About the spice. Keeps me awake.
Lushar thinks he's like, I like a hot, creamy potato soup. Just makes me feel warm and reminds me of when I was little.
That's sweet. I like that.
For Belrotar, he gets more of a sentimental sort of look on his face as he describes effectively using the bones for the kill with the dissolved rations because it's what basically they used for their mercenary on the field.
Like a bone meal soup.
Bilratar, you try to remember
Sure.
who taught you this recipe. You can't remember who it was. Like you've literally, it's not, like almost like you try really hard to think about when you last had it. Then you can't think about who made it last, and then like you know what I mean. It's one of those like it's almost like the missing moment type thing, where that piece is just gone. At this point, Ace says, "Yeah, I think for me it's like this. It's like seagull soup.
Seagulls.
Yeah. You get a rock, you throw it at the seagull comes down,
Yeah.
lands in the big pot of soup.
Oh, that's very accurate.
Yeah, no.
That's cool.
And you also gotta get leek
Good
as
shot.
well. You gotta get leek with it. And there's a
Ooh.
saying in Goblin, where it's like as likely as a seagull carrying a leek to land in your pot. It means like good luck is happening to you because you get to have this soup, and when you actually get to have the soup, it's pretty damn good.
So it's extra lucky if the seagull actually hits the pot.
Well, yeah. I mean, it is.
Nice.
What about the feathers?
What about
Do
them?
you don't
They
pull the
just eat-
feathers off? You don't pluck them first?
Why? Why would you pluck the feathers off?
He just ate
mean,
Monty whole.
You did
almost,
actually
and
see him open his mouth like the size of a football and like just imbibe Monty into his jaws.
Yeah.
I'm fairly sure these guys eat things bones and all.
Yeah.
Well, I mean, if for anything, because you can use the feathers to stuff a pillow. Anyway. Okay. What about you, Aelith? What do you like?
Whatever I've been able to hunt and bring home. And then as a family, whatever vegetables were found, we all would tend to make the soup together. That was always my favorite.
Family soup.
Nice.
Oh.
Nice hunter stew.
Actually,
Very
I am
much.
Attack.
oh
No, no, you're that.
terribly sorry, but I am vegan, so I will I actually only like there's this beautiful type of carrot and chickpea soup that I used to enjoy. It had some ginger root and other very very strong flavors, and would be served with a small loaf of it's like unrisen sort of leaven bread type thing. Yeah,
That sounds good.
that's delicious. Yes, I highly recommend. Should try.
What about you, Astra?
Astra kind of like says, I don't know what you said, potato. Yeah, that'll do.
Wow, everybody likes potatoes. I gotta try one of these.
Potato.
Potato.
Boil them, mash them, stick them in a
Taters.
stew.
What's a tater?
What's a tater?
No, Mongols become Gollum.
Ruggles, Gollum, and Smeagol.
Okay, so
Michael's face. Just, oh my god.
okay, so as you have this conversation, well done. Your next D20 roll will be at advantage for you guys participating
Ooh.
in the challenge here. As you arrive at the safe house, Astra knows exactly where it is, and sure enough, there is plenty of food and supplies here. Sadly, nothing Rongal recognizes as edible, but plenty of stuff that actually is.
Oh.
Weapons and certain munitions are gone. However, there are 2 healing potions, moderate healing potions, or regular, you know what I mean, like they're not greater, they're not lesser, they're just healing potions. Enough for 2 for each of you.
Whoa.
Yep.
2 moderate?
Man, baby.
I already
there
had
is-
2, so I had 4 now.
There is also 1 bottle of anti-plague.
Ooh.
All right. Onwards and up you...
What level of anti-plague? Also moderate?
Yeah.
Okay.
You also continue after you gathered some stuff, and before long, you can see out in the distance. Cookie Mon Steve, thank you so much. Yes, I did neglect it. My apologies, my friend. These are amazing. Thank you so much for your $25 donation for the Jinx points and 3 plot the 3 Jinx points and a plot twist. So let me add those real quick.
Ooh.
Ba-dope. Nice, thank you. And our plot twist for today's session is... You ready, Steve? Here we go. Epiphany.
Whoa.
All right. And I'll do that now, actually. All right. As you begin to continue towards Demora, it's another night before you reach there, and you rest, you recuperate, you sort of make your meals and stuff like that. Now, over this period of time, you've never really seen Ostra eating with you guys. He's always kind of off to the side and the like. Aelith, you happen to be doing a patrol around the nearby area. When you notice something peculiar, Ostra has his own little tiny campfire nearby with a small pot and stuff like that. And you could see that you could smell the stew the soup that he is making. As you get closer, your epiphany, as per our plot twist, you notice that he is he's cutting up rations and putting it in the pot that he is brewing.
Hello, Astra.
You hear the click of a gun for a moment before he lowers it.
Didn't mean to startle you.
It's fine.
Nice soup you're making.
Thank you.
Is this something you've always made?
It's something that people who know how to live in an emergency know how to make.
So it's
You have
fairly
trail
common
rations
out
where you're
here.
from?
some. Otherwise, when I'm out hunting, I just find edible things on my way.
Well, this kind of place doesn't have edible things, so whatever you have, you need to make it last. A few ration cubes in with some water makes it go a little longer.
Is this something that Bill was talking about then?
Talking about what?
When we had a discussion about favorite soups, he mentioned
Of course you did.
rations and
Hmm.
mixing soup.
Well, that doesn't surprise me. I'd imagine that with Bill Ratar's taste buds, that would be most of what he could stomach.
So is this just something that comes natural? Where did you learn this?
Make a diplomacy check.
Oh boy.
Well, Oscar doesn't really take well to being interrogated about stuff, especially while he's having dinner.
Well, this is probably isn't going to be. Yeah. That's all it is.
Yeah,
I'm-
he walks up to you and he places a hand on your shoulder. He says, Aelith, you are probably one of the more capable individuals within this group. You spend a lot of your time observing the things around you and readying yourself should ever there trouble be. You are stoic, competent, and quiet. I like you that way. Let's keep you quiet. He then releases your shoulder and goes back to his suit.
Pleasure talking to you. She keeps
Patrolling.
patrolling around.
Nice. All right, cool. Well done. Yeah, it was a hard roll, even if you did have diplomacy, for the record.
I was going to say,
Oh,
you did
yeah,
say the next D20 roll was at advantage, remember?
Oh yeah, it was an advantage. You want to roll it?
Oh,
The next one? Yeah,
well,
that's true.
I am not trained at all in diplomacy, so
Natural
this is
20. Natural 20.
Yeah. Woohoo!
Oh.
3 better.
You passed.
Look, Aelith doesn't bother with the nicety. She just tells it how
Well.
it is and moves on.
That's pretty much it. Yeah.
No. Yeah.
Okay. But thank you, of course, to our friend Cookie Mon Steve for the epiphany that Aelith has now acquired. There's definitely similarities between the mercenary group and the Hobgoblin war tribes in terms of how they made and how they survived. The survival tactics are very similar. Because you never found out if Birutar's mercenary company was a dwarven mercenary company or like a mix-mash hodgepodge mercenary company. You knew that Ostra had like a Hobgoblin war tribe, so they were all Hobgoblins, but like maybe Birutar had a Hobgoblin in his mercenary tribe who was the one who taught and brought the techniques to him. Who knows? All right.
Dun, dun, dun.
Yeah. Aelith won't find out.
I mean, yeah, look, yeah, maybe not. Okay,
Future campfire scene, you never know.
that's true, future campfire scene. So, we now find ourselves at the outskirts of a ruined city. Let me just... What is even this going to sound like?
Doom.
Oh, actually, I know. Come here, you. Shush, go away, you.
Bum, 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 bum.
Jesus. This one. And it was... Nice, there it is. Okay. So, our heroes arrive at the edge of Domora, a large, ruined city. As far as you can see, these buildings have no longer any semblance of shape or structure. Little more than rubble lies in front of you. That being said, there are some still standing structures amid the arid ruins and stone monoliths. Amongst the crumbling wooden structures, which loom over a dry lake bed. Once upon a time, this was considered to be Hume's Pool, a sacred place with glimmering waters that shone like gemstones, but now little more than cracked soil. The earth slightly muddy from recent ashfall. Ancient skeletons of fish and other wildlife poke out from the soft and loamy soil. The rotting smell of low tide persists throughout the streets here as you enter. Sakuichi and her companions offer to set up a camp outside of town. They hope that they'll be able to figure out some measure of connection from here. In the meantime, it might be prudent to inspect the ruins themselves, see if there's any traces left behind where to potentially find this god call and how to perform it.
No, that makes sense. We'll go and explore while you guys are setting up camp, and yeah.
Oh, also, I forgot
Is
two.
Sakuichi-
I did forget 2 more items in the cache that you found from the reclaimers. There is a charm of acid resistance as a magic item that was in a barrel of salt, and a scroll of fly.
Awesome.
Yeah, so those are also there.
I mean, I
Maybe
can
we
take the
should
scroll.
give the
Can you guys?
charm to Bill since he's up front a lot.
True. Can any of you guys use fly normally?
I don't know that spell.
Okay.
You
will
hang
you
on
be
to it.
alright to fight? Okay. I will take the
Yeah,
fly
you
scroll
hang
then.
on to it.
Okay, cool.
Right. All right. Wow.
Level 4 spell. Awesome.
Are you coming with us, Astra, or are you keeping an
Astra-
eye on them?
Astra says, I'll come with you this time. I sense that this might be where I will find what I've been looking for.
All right. All right, Ace, you should probably just stay with them, though, and help them, make camp.
Yeah, no, I'll stay here and make camp.
All right. And she puts Monty in her dress.
She's way, she's way too friendly with that rabbit. I swear to God. Yes.
Magnet on her shoulder and the rabbit hiding in her dress.
Yeah, we need to look when we get back to town. We need to find like Lashara some friends, okay? Like maybe does she have a birthday? Should we celebrate a birthday or something? Like I feel like she's just one of those lonely cupcake kids, Like they have the cupcake with the one candle and they sing happy birthday to themselves, really sad, because it's just a rabbit and a cat. Is she even friends with these other guys? Are they just hostages? I mean, what's happening here? I feel like I don't even know her anymore. My God. And you clearly hear this, by the way, Lashara.
She's just like, it's what happens when your twin brother goes missing. Okay, you make friends with rabbits.
Oh, God, she's got a twin brother, too. Is this your twin brother? Hi, nice to meet you. I'm Ace.
No.
I hear you've known Lashara all her life. What was she like as a kid? Oh, you don't say. No, I'd be like that, too. Yeah, mothers, am I right?
No.
No? Oh, he's not there?
Oh, my
He's
God.
over here?
No, he's not invisible. He's real and he's missing.
The more you protest.
I'm just
Anyway,
imagining Viv staring at this, listening in.
I'm imaginary too. I can't believe I can't see him.
I do have. Okay.
Yes.
Just starts walking. She's like, I give up. This is a losing battle.
Okay, so we're now going into a investigation scene where you guys are going to be investigating the various locations that still reside within Demora. Now, throughout the course of the day, you are going to be able to sift through one or two different places depending on what you get for your results. Now, you guys are going to be able to make a variety of different investigation checks, and based on those checks, you are going to get investigation points. In order to uncover the secrets of this area, you require a total of... One moment. 8 points. Yep, 8 points is what you require in order to proceed from this part of the story. Now, as you look around the streets, you know that there are the following locations. There is a large field where you can see a great quantity of skeletons as well as swords and armors and the like. It looks to be some sort of old battlefield. The second looks like a tall academic house of some kind, filled, like, it's not filled, but like kind of covered in like ruins and burnt out tapestries and banners and the like. It's just very artisanal and the like. You're not sure what it is, but there's that place. Another you can see as a center of some sort of religion. Big, heavy stone, very ornate designs for a lot of them. These are quite opulent and very monumental, in terms of their appearance. And the last is a singular tower that rests upon itself. Most of it has been eaten away or broken apart, but it seems to be there's a good chunk of it still together, jutting out along the eastern part of the city.
Okay. All right, good. Where should we start first?
Or do we split up? No, just kidding.
One for each of you. Go.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, because
I think we should stick together.
Well, I mean, if we're looking for documents on how a ritual's performed, that's either going to be over there
Probably the academy.
at that chapel, since that's where they'd probably have serviced it.
Oh, true.
Sorry,
Or,
real quick.
or is wrong.
Real quick, who's getting the charm of resistance?
Bill.
Bill.
Okay, cool. Carry on.
Or, as I'm going to try to say, maybe the academy had records of them researching it, making it more powerful.
Right. Well, with that logic, then we should probably start with the chapel first. Academy next, or whatever that is.
That works for me. See where the ritual was taking place, and then
Yeah.
go search the information where the ritual was either made or stored. Yeah. All right, chapel.
Okay.
That's
All right.
what
We'll
sounds
start
like.
there.
Yeah.
Okay, one moment while I pull this up.
My internet is a little choppy. So.
All right. You begin to make your way through the town. As you do so, can I get a perception check from everyone? This does not need to be at advantage for your advantage on the roll.
Okay.
All right.
Sorry.
As you make your way throughout the town, Lashara and Rongo, you both notice there is a creature that seems to be in a small pack. They seem to have chased down and pinned down some sort of creature. If those of you who are disliking or are triggered by animal cruelty, I'm going to keep this short and succinct. But this is one of those does the dog survive moments, and the answer is a resounding no. As I mentioned, they've cornered a creature. This beast here. Well, not the beast, sorry. This entity, this creature. How many of them are there? There are 4 of these guys, which have basically pinned down this creature, and as 3 of them hold onto it, the 4th pours a virulent oil upon it, and they set it ablaze while it is still alive. You see this as you're about to round a corner. They're not necessarily in the way, but you definitely see them in the vicinity.
You're muted, I think, Luchara.
Yeah, she's like, yeah, Lushara is just gonna back up, going back, and she's like, shh.
I think-
Just back around the corner.
Yeah, I think Rungul will back up, but almost like peek around because he's still at least curious about these creatures. But he will
are-
still hide.
Demons of a sort, I guess, over there, setting someone on fire. It doesn't look nice.
It's not someone. Again, very clearly an animal.
Yeah, no. She's just, nope, she's like, it's a someone. She's plucked it out of her mind. She's
It's-
like, nope,
it's-
it's a someone.
It's just easier to process.
She's like, yep, nope.
Yeah,
They've
no.
got something. And...
All of a sudden, we pan to like a blackboard, and then there's Ace going, "Now, ladies and gentlemen, as we see from the trauma responses, the ability to rewrite reality around you in order to suit yourself, in order to protect yourself. This is just one of the natural states of mental unwellness that Lushara might have come up with. Perhaps it was because of the isolation that stemmed from her parents. Perhaps the higher expectations are why her magic appears to be her place of employment, you know. It's the closest connection she's had, you know, and threads binding and weaving together, you know, it all makes sense in the long scheme of things as well. Anyway, she's just hallucinating this whole scene, so back to you guys.
Just imagining Yuri writing a post note on Lushara's wanted list.
That's it.
Might be crazy.
Yeah, may not be in right mind.
Does that get me a pass for war crimes? Like, I'm just so curious.
No.
No.
No, they put you in
no.
a different kind of building, that's all.
The padded kind, so I don't hurt myself.
Yeah.
Got it.
All right, so you guys have pulled back away from the pathway that is the line of sight for these guys. Like I said, they're not in your way. You can slip past them. You probably should, you know, be quiet as you do so in order not to draw their attention, but they are very preoccupied.
Yep.
Yeah.
Yep. We'll be
yeah.
quiet.
Let's just sneak by those. We don't need to fight them. They're throwing fire and stuff around.
Keep an eye out to make sure there aren't any more, because if there's that group, there's likely more wandering the streets looking for.
If anyone would
boy.
like to
Good.
make a religion check to try and figure out what these guys are.
Yeah.
Bilberton knows what
yeah.
this is. I mean, Schooly Eye knows what this is. Don't you, Schooly Eye?
Yes.
Do you remember what this is?
Aww.
No,
Good
but then
This is an arson
might-
demon. This is the thing that was underneath Sandpoint.
oh,
Oh,
Yeah. This
I
is
probably blocked it out because
that's that
only,
guy with the ball.
Titus could actually talk to him.
yeah. This is the arson. Well, there are 3 of them, but yes, these are the arson. This is an arson demon.
This was the guy with the bowl
Yeah.
who he was trying to get Titus to get him.
Yeah.
Yeah. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
And to let him free.
These are free ones.
Yeah.
Uh-huh.
Oh.
Good thing
Oh,
you
no.
guys didn't free them.
Yeah. All right.
There's 4 of
So
them.
your religion check will, of course, identify these creatures as Brimarak and as previously stated. These creatures are people in hell who specialize in setting fires and blazes, using them to torture, torment, and otherwise destroy everything in their wake. They are pretty tough. To give you a scope for strength-wise,
Ones are like Minotaur horns. What are they doing?
okay, so what level are you guys?
6.
6?
6.
So you're a bit, they're about as strong as you guys, if not a little stronger individually.
Oh, okay. Still, there's 4 of them.
Yes, there are 4 of them. They are hence there's 4 of them, 4 of you. That's not a great combination.
Yeah.
Okay,
We should just,
cool.
Is that a flame tongue they have, though, for the sword? Or is that just them using their
You gonna
flames
take a
on
look?
the weapon?
Okay, hold on one sec. They
I'm
have.
just question.
They just have generic flaming sword.
Oh, okay.
Yeah. Okay.
That would be cool, the flame tongues.
All right.
enough. I don't want to get burnt.
Yeah.
Okay,
You gotta make me look.
here we go. So, before too long, our heroes arrive at the building that they were heading towards. We have a Rongol, we have an Aelith, we have Ostra, who's with you, Bilratar, who is not large anymore.
Also not raging and all that sort of stuff.
Yep. There we go. Bilratar. And Lushara. There we go. Okay. So. Oh, you
Am I still fatigued?
No.
Okay.
Okay. So, let me just share this with you guys now. There we go. All right. So, as you approach your first location, for many of the Demorans in ancient times, this place was a center of spiritual life. Part temple, part crypt. It is where the citizens would pay homage to the very large pantheon. You believe here you could find secrets to the god calling and how they honored the spirits of their ancestors. Quietly climbing up the stairs, the door is already ajar. It takes little to no effort to push it open. And in doing so, you see what is a library. But the books and the like have been gathered into a pile and are currently set ablaze.
No.
In this room, you see, well, very loosely, you see 4 of the arson demons gathering the books up to burn. They are speaking Abyssal, if anyone cares to speak Abyssal or knows enough to respond or think. No?
Nope, I don't have it.
No one has Abyssal?
Nope. No abyssal.
Very well.
I don't think thought sense will help me with that because I think I just think and hear still in their language.
They would indeed.
But yeah.
All right. How can we sleep while the earth is turning?
We need to
What do
stop
you
them
do
before
while the books are burning? All right.
we need to somehow stop them from burning the books before all the evidence is gone.
How do you propose we do that? There's a lot of them.
Could get them to chase us and lose us on the way.
But
Whoa.
she's saying they could also
The fire's a bit
call
big.
their friends.
Oh,
They're a little bit away. Away. There we go.
the whole place was on fire for a second there.
It was. That was my bad.
It's gonna be like, oh, okay, well, never mind. Let's leave. Shar's gonna look to everyone else. She's not really sure what to do here. Those are very scary, and she's looking at them like, "What are we doing? What are we doing?"
Well, Bill's proposal was basically become a distraction, have them chase, such that some could potentially take her out of the fire, and lose them, and then come back.
Oh,
If you don't
boy.
want to physically fight them.
Ostra says,
That's-
I could do it. I know enough about this city to be able to move in and out of the corridors without drawing too much attention. If you guys get lost, the odds of you getting back here are pretty slim.
Are you sure?
No, it's fucking demons. But I don't see any better choices.
All right.
Okay.
Like you said, you're the one who knows this place the best. Okay. Yeah. I guess we'll go with that plan then.
Okay,
See if we can at least draw most of them away.
sure. Where do you hide?
What's around? Is there any
Yeah.
debris we
Assuming-
can hide under? Is the stairs?
I was going
got an
to say,
underneath?
assuming Ostra's going to pull them off in a certain direction, we'd hide. Bill would propose just hiding around the corner. So, assuming Ostra's going to the left of the map,
Yep, he'll go to the left.
Bill would propose effectively round the corner to the right so we can see them chase them out. And therefore,
Fine,
effectively, we
there's no other place
sneak
to
in behind them.
hide.
Yep.
Okay, yeah.
Can-
If there's no other
can
place
I-
to
we
hide,
can do that.
Yeah, that sounds
Let's-
good.
Can I give Ostra an item? I don't know if it'll help, but I actually bought something. I bought a talisman, but read it wrong. So it's actually I have something that works probably better for him. Because I'm assuming his guns have kickback.
They do have kickback.
Yeah. So I bought silver tripods, thinking that I could, cause my grapple hook to get stuck in the air so I could swing from them. But it only works on ammunition guns that have kickback on them. So I offer them to him if he thinks he might be able to get some use out of it.
So just to be clear, you've been carrying around a tripod.
Yes.
And amidst this moment, of all moments, you are handing him a tripod. Neil, do you know what a
Well,
tripod
I
is?
figured they're kind of... Well, it says...
Mhm.
It's a... not the striking. I clicked on the silver tripod. It's a talisman.
It's a
it's-
tripod
But
talisman.
yeah. Right, but it says this tiny silver... So it's tiny. It's not like a huge tripod.
Oh, okay, cool. So yeah, you lacked that bit. You just were talking about a tripod. And for those of you who ever worked with a tripod, who have ever seen a tripod, they're
No,
not.
I know.
They're not small and considered. Yeah, cool. So a tiny silver tripod.
Yeah. It says this tiny silver facsimile of a weapon tripod is usually attached to the underside of the affixed weapon's barrel. When activated, it creates an invisible construct of magical force that attaches to the weapon and automatically stabilizes it in any location, even in midair. The effect lasts for 1 minute or until you dismiss it. The effect also ends immediately if you let go of the affixed weapon. The affixed weapon cannot be moved while this effect is active. I forgot to read that it's affixed to a firearm with kickback trait. So I thought I could maybe use it on my grapple hook on the hook part, so I grapple it in air and cause it to stay in the air, and I swing from it.
Mm-hmm.
So that's why I got a couple of them.
Sure.
So because I can't use them, I'm
Yeah.
offering all of them to him.
And you, I presume, explain them what they do. The word,
Yeah.
by the way, and this is just for elocution, is called facsimile. It is a facsimile,
facsim-
facsimile of a thing, which is basically it's a toy.
Got it.
So right, it's not a bear. It's a facsimile of a bear. Is a teddy bear. You know what I mean? It's like a representation.
Okay, yeah.
Yeah.
Gotcha.
He takes them and he's uncertain what he would use them for, because the idea of standing still while he's trying to run away seems counterproductive.
Right. I mean, it's something he can use in the future. That's not something that I made. Like
It's
a
fine.
talisman that I made
He's
kind of
gonna
thing, so.
he's gonna accept them. He says
Yeah.
thank you, Rungle.
No problem.
He pockets these, and he says, okay, now go and hide.
All
He
right.
steps into the building once you go and hide, and as he enters, he will fire a couple of shots at one of the goat-headed creatures. He says, "Over here, you colossal fuckhead!"
Where'd everyone go? Oh, Ayla's over here.
Waiting.
All right, he shoots that guy for 16 damage, and then begins to run.
Ooh.
As he leaves,
Aelith, hide.
Yeah, I couldn't get it. I couldn't get it to move.
Oh.
All right. As he leaves, all of the goat creatures rush out in hot pursuit. You can hear the sounds of gun firing in the distance, as well as other footsteps making their way towards it. But the temple that you are near goes quiet.
All right,
Okay,
let's hurry.
books.
Jump over the railing.
He's like, books.
One of them happens to stay behind.
Ah.
I'm joking.
Oh, no.
You guys were just so excited. It was just funny.
Books.
But yeah, the whole idea was to reduce
Yeah,
the
no.
numbers.
All right, we gotta find a way to get.
Yeah. I was just making fun because it's always really funny when you watch players thinking that they're perfectly safe because that's what the DM said,
Yeah.
versus what your character would, which versus the caution your character should probably be taking in hostile territory.
This is Lushara we're talking about. She's still learning.
Lashara
She's
is
just
Alright.
like,
Lashara is
burning.
Lashara,
I'm gonna go in there and get him.
That's true.
Does anyone have any water?
All right,
or
yes.
enough water?
There you go. So yes, as you enter, again you're in a temple. There are some scrolls and books and the like. They are ablaze. Shush, that's a bit loud. Yep, they're ablaze.
Does anyone have any water?
As Rongol is shouting for water,
Just
Bill
what
will
we
try to manage the fire by taking as much unburned material out of the fire.
Yeah, that's what I was thinking, but I
stamping
didn't want
out
to ask
little
that
embers
first,
around
so.
it to at least stop it from growing.
That is going to have little to no effect. As soon as your
Okay,
embers are snuffed out, the fire will ignite them once more.
Okay.
But you're-
Can
yeah.
me and Bill?
What
Sorry,
the
go on.
heck kind of fire is this?
It's a fire.
Can me and Bill Retard move the
It's a current one.
bookshelf away from the wall so it doesn't set the building on fire? Maybe because the floor is made of rock.
Yeah, the floor is made of stone.
Okay. Bill Retard, maybe if we move it away from the wall, it won't set the whole building on fire. Just this bookshelf. We could maybe save the other three. These are bookshelves, right?
They have bookshelves.
Could
Oh wait,
I-
sorry.
Okay.
No, they're seats. They're pews. What am I saying?
These. Oh, okay. So this is the only bookshelf.
Yeah, this used to be a temple.
Okay.
Could I theoretically use prestidigitation to
No.
cool the fire? Damn it. I thought I'd ask. It says cool in there. I was like, maybe.
Does it look like there are on any books that are not burning currently?
In the room that you are in, at a cursory glance, no.
Oh, on the bookshelf that is on fire, I mean. Or is it
yes.
everything?
That's just a big pile of debris.
Oh, okay.
Think of it as closer to it's now a bonfire, Neil.
Yeah, okay.
Now, if we were to put this fire out, does it seem like there'd be anything left that would actually be legible or usable?
Make a perception check
Is this
as
a
you
lost
begin
cause?
to look at the fire and try to perceive the damage that has been done to the books that are currently engulfed by the raging inferno that they are surrounded by. Most of the
Nice.
books are pretty fucked. You would have to dig around in its deep center in order to try and rescue any of the books, which may have survived the actual flames themselves for the time being. But it's hard to say.
I don't know if they will be able to salvage anything from this. Maybe we should just look around the
Rongol
rest of the place.
Go to the store and see if there's. I guess he'll open it and maybe check in there quick to see if there's anything he can use.
Indeed, there are a multitude of different objects, curios, books, scrolls, and the like, much of which have been torn from the housings and the shelves that they're on and scattered to the floor. Everything has been kind of manhandled quite abruptly, making any kind of organization or investigation difficult, to say the least. This doesn't include the things that have been burned, though, and the same thing will be said about the other room on the left-hand side as well.
Can Rongol see if there's any like spell scrolls?
No.
Or is there like just regular info scrolls? Okay.
What we will do is,
And that's
if no one is putting out the fire is going to burn happily in the corner while you guys make investigation rolls.
Yeah.
Okay.
The rolls for your
Yeah, I have no way of putting the fire out.
Yep, I've recently dawned upon this reality. So
Yep.
your investigation checks. While the fire is burning, you can make a genealogy lore check, a nature check, occultism, religion, or just a straight up perception check. Those checks again are genealogy, lore, nature, occultism, religion, or perception. We're going to go one at a time, and we are going to accrue some points. So, yep, make your check. Let's start with Rongol. You were the first person to go and look at one of the side rooms.
Okay. I'll do occultism.
Occultism? You son
Yeah.
of a bitch. Okay, fine, go for it.
Ooh.
remember
Mm.
D20 first D20.
Oh, yeah.
advantage.
Yep, this is at
True.
advantage. Yep.
That's a little better. 23.
23 is precisely what you needed.
Oh.
You hear wispy fragments of Domoran, phrases echoing throughout the hall, each word spoken by an invisible spirit that seems to whisper it past your ear, coming from a dozen voices. Perhaps the god callers of Domora's past are trying to whisper to you, whisper the secrets that you are getting close to. It is clear, though, from these whispers and from these entities you sense, that the people of Domora clearly didn't worship just one deity. They had many, many, many deities. All right. Lashar, you were the next one to check. Oh, sorry, no. Who checked the other room? Did anyone?
I imagine Lushara probably would have checked it being the closest.
All right,
here.
Lashar, let's make your roll.
All right, I'm going to go ahead and use lore genealogy.
Oh, you have it?
See?
Nice.
I actually
Yeah.
have it. Yeah.
That's awesome.
Okay, that's my first one. That should not be untrained. Why does that say untrained?
Oh, it says untrained.
I am trained in it though on my sheet. It's very weird.
Give me a look.
Yeah.
Lashara, skills. Yeah, it does say you're trained.
Yeah.
Huh, weird.
Huh.
Well, it is still 12,
don't
so
know.
20 is what you're going to get. And unfortunately, a 20 is not high enough. Did you do that with advantage?
No.
In
not
which
yet.
case, you can use my roll and you can achieve that. So there you go. Because it's
Oh,
technically, technically the second roll. All right. From
Okay.
here, you get another point. So you guys are now up to 2 investigation points. The sound of nature intermingling with the murmuring voices, the serialization, susurrations? Anyway, you start to hear the sounds of leaves rustling in the winds and slow chants morphing into the creaking of an age-old tree. The forces of nature probably had ties, strong ties, to the religion formed here in Domora. That is all you learn.
Okay.
Okay. Bilratar and Aelith.
Do you want to go first?
I am going to roll perception.
All right, let's do it. Oh, nice. You get another investigation point. You look around and you can see that there is a lot of symbology on the walls and the roof, defining animals and plants as well as the elements themselves. Yeah, it's just all over the place here. Can I get a roll from Bilratar now?
Well, the only one that I'm actually trained in is perception.
Oh, and Aelith, you find two scrolls. A scroll of summon animal and a scroll of animal vision. And Bilratar with a 17,
Oh,
unfortunately.
sorry, I've got the advantage.
Oh, yep, go for it.
It's the first one.
And 19. That is just going to fail. No ups, no downs for your investigation, but this is going to take you a while, but you eventually get to a certain point where you think you've got everything you can from here. The fire for the books has now died down. You can see the books are all ruined, but you've gotten the information that you have.
Cool. Well, let's get out of this building and hide around the corner. Wait for Astra to find us, I guess.
Sounds
Yeah.
good.
Yeah. I don't want to be in here when they come back to burn more things.
True.
All right.
With all the... Oh, never mind.
No, go on. What do you want to do?
I was going to say with all the symbology of the nature and the animals or anything like that, and the small quest that Aelith has to do, would she get a sense at all if there's anything Fae related?
No.
Okay.
Yeah. No, no, definitely
Okay.
not. Okay. You leave. Astra does not return. Now, your choices here are to head to base camp or to potentially push the investigation to another one of the locales.
I think
We
if Astra comes
should-
back here and sees that we aren't here, maybe he'll just head back to camp, or he'll try and look for us. I could see him
Yeah.
going for a high ground and spotting us from afar with his skills.
Or he's looking for the item that he
Yeah.
came here for
True.
and didn't want us with him.
True.
Either
Okay.
way, perhaps we should go over to that academy or library or whatever that was that we talked about
Hopefully
going to next.
Hopefully that's not on fire.
All right, you heading
Well,
in
we
that
should
direction?
probably hurry then.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think so. I think because that was our stop 2 we wanted to try.
Okay.
All right,
Yeah.
what direction are we going?
All right. You begin to make your way to the south of where you are. And come to another one of the standing buildings. This one quite tall with the tattered banners lining the structure here. A large set of double doors lead into this rather unassuming building. Though crumbling at its edges, it still stands weather-beaten. There are tablets that seem to have writing upon it, which you find you cannot understand as you do not speak ancient Demoran. It is a two-story house, two-story building, yada yada yada. That's about it.
All right. Anything we find in here, we can't rely on Astra this time, so we might actually have to fight whatever's in here or try and get it out ourselves. with a different distraction.
Okay.
So just be prepared.
Be prepared.
Yeah, I don't think I
Oh.
have that map up, so.
Oh, sorry.
Yeah, I don't have a map.
Sorry, I'm being a derp. There you go.
Be prepared.
Hey, map!
Woohoo!
Assuming then
Map.
I'll enter
Alright.
first, and you guys can cover my backside.
Yep.
Sit back.
Oh.
Yeah.
Movement's locked. Movement's locked, Dag.
Oh, yep.
Okay, so stepping inside, does Bill see anything as an obvious threat?
No, you don't see any obvious threats. Instead, you see multiple aisles of bookshelves that seem to line this place. Many of the books have been removed, but there are still quite a few here. It seems as though it has suffered a lot through the aging and weathering. Some of the books are so fragile that the mere touching of them would cause them to turn to dust.
Given the number of bookshelves, can Bill listen to see if there's anything that sounds like there's moving inside?
You hear
Just because
something.
there's potentially lots of blind spots.
You hear something moving upstairs. There's a staircase directly across from you, which is over here, that leads upstairs to another air chamber, another area. You hear something up there.
And Bill will sort of gesture that he hears something potentially upstairs. To be
Oh,
imply that we
we're
might want to
outside,
deal with
yeah.
that first. We're right in the door.
Is
Yes.
the second floor have a window?
No.
No window? Okay. Dang.
There's a door upstairs,
Alright.
like a little overhang
No,
balcony.
from the other side. I was thinking outside.
No.
Oh,
There's a door right
Yeah.
there.
okay.
That door is on the second story.
Did we wanna...
It looks as though there may have been like a walkway
Do
or
we
a
wanna go up
causeway
that
that was here
way?
before, but is no longer.
Well, I don't know about you, but I don't think I can really just climb up the side of a wall. Not a spider. Okay, Bill, you think we should go check upstairs before we look around, you said?
Someone tells me if we're going making lots of noise, trying to find whatever it is in here, we potentially don't want to be
We
interrupted.
could always flank them. You guys go in from the bottom. I could go in from the balcony. When you guys start heading upstairs.
Okay. Char's not sure how you're gonna get up there, but she's like, you got it.
Yep.
I'm pretty good
Yeah.
at climbing, so...
We've
Okay.
been with Rongo enough. Bill will trust he knows what he's doing.
I'll wait till you guys are on your way up the stairs, though, because assuming that...
Okay.
Yeah.
All right.
All
Be
right.
careful.
Okay,
She's just
as
gonna be
you
like,
guys
"Be
make your way,
careful."
as you guys make your way through the shelves, Birita, when you go in
Yep.
first, can I get you to make me a acrobatics check?
Oh, no.
Let's see how many bookshelves Bill knocks over.
Nope, you're fine. Lashara, I need you to make me one now.
Okay. I actually get a +1 modifier to this. I'm so excited. For my boots of Elvenkind.
Ooh.
Let's see if it matters.
Oh, that's right.
Yes,
Whoa.
29.
That's very good. All right, and Aelith, I need an acrobatics check from you, please.
So I have to add the +1, right? 'Cause
Yeah.
I have that as well.
Mm-hmm.
Ah,
Because we're
I
elves, we're
can't-
smart.
Okay, let's acrobatics. All right. And since did that pass?
That will
Because
pass.
otherwise,
Yeah.
That
okay.
will pass.
Oh, I
Okay.
didn't see.
Okay.
Okay. Yeah.
All right,
All right.
you're good.
Yay.
All right. Birita, you make your way through, and eventually you can see the staircase that is right there.
Hmm.
And I'm assuming Rongo can still see us enough through the door / book frames to know that we're about to head up the stairs.
Yeah, I'd say so.
All right. In which case, then I will go thumbs up, and I will start heading off and try to climb the.
Rongo, make me a perception check. Yeah, make me a perception check.
Oh gosh. 23.
All right, there's a toad in your way.
How big is this toad?
That big?
Okay. Hello. Just gonna pick you up and move you to the side.
All right, you pick him up. He is in your hand. He is slimy.
Yeah.
Where are you taking?
Oh,
where,
damn it.
Where are you taking him?
I'll just kind of put him to the side and move him out of the way a little.
Okay. You put him on the ground.
Kind of wipe my hands off. And then I start to climb. I'm gonna...
Make an athletics check.
How high is it?
It's 10 foot.
Would I be able to possibly jump that high with
Make an
quick
athletics
jump?
check.
Okay. 22.
Yeah, you jump up. You can kind of grab yourself there, and you pull yourself up to the other floor. There isn't much of a lip for you to stand on here. You're at the door.
All right. I'm gonna wait till I hear a commotion.
Wait till you hear
Inside.
a commotion. Okay, sure, no worry. All right. The rest of you go up the stairs.
Yep. That's
Sleep.
Yes, we do.
Bill will get to the
Safely.
top of the stairs and then peek around the corner.
You
See if you
don't.
can see-
You
see
don't
if you
really.
can see what-
You don't really see anything.
And then, not seeing anything, Bill will then step into the room.
All right. As you step into the room, you hear that noise. There's something moving around. Suddenly stop.
From where it was sounding before, does Bill get...
It started coming from over here.
Bill will wave to the others and sort of wander close that direction to see if you can investigate a bit closer.
Sure, sure.
Yeah.
All right. As you get to here, you can see something that is quite odd. There appears to be a cage hanging from the ceiling with a cloth draped over it.
That's concerning.
Pretty good at what's about to happen.
Bill will, almost with a tongue in his cheek, saying, Lashar, we might find another animal for you to add.
Yes, I know where you're going with this. Okay. Wait, how would it be alive in here for this long, though?
It's a dead bird. I just wanted to show you a dead bird.
Is it a zombie bird?
It just died.
That's why it went
Stop
quiet
it. We
suddenly.
really came upstairs.
It just
It
finally
was on its
died.
last wing.
If only you were a little
But-
quicker.
Yeah. But knowing the fact that Rongo is potentially hanging outside, Bill will whistle to try and say that it's safe to potentially come through the door.
I will open the door.
All right. It's locked.
Oh, fuck.
No, I'm joking. It's not locked. It's not locked. But make a reflex save.
What?
Yeah,
Oh,
because
'cause
it's
it's
an out. It's an outie.
Oh. No!
Ah! The door swings open, and you hear a thud as Rongo takes 5 damage.
Ouch. Oh.
You okay?
I love that. I love that life just won't let you be cool.
Damn it.
So
I
just
don't
shut
even
down.
have that
The stairs
talisman
are
that reduces...
The
I don't even have the damn... I don't
door-
even have the talisman that reduces fall damage this time.
Yeah, the door just blows in the wind. There's no Rongo there. You just like, yeah. So do you go inside? Do you use the stairs, Rongo?
Yeah, I'll use the stairs.
All right, make me an acrobatics check.
Oh gosh.
That's
Oh
right.
no.
While he does all that, Bill will have closed the door.
Natural
just so you don't
20!
get breeze.
Ooh.
Yeah, no, you can.
You're
have
gonna
your
jinx-
you can have
okay.
yours. No, you can have your natural 20. All right,
You make your jinx
he makes
point
it. He
and
makes it
roll
up.
one.
Why are you back here?
I don't know, because I don't know what's in the cage.
Could be anything.
Exactly. Just
That's why you should
like,
go up to it and
what's
touch
in
it.
the cage? No. No.
No. Aelith is going to take one of her arrows and kind of try to push the cloth up a bit
Okay.
to peek.
There is a bright yellow demon eye that seems to stare back at you.
Just puts down. It's a demon eye staring at me in there. Don't know what it is.
You get a flash of, if you look at my screen for a moment, that.
Oh, cool.
That is all.
Yeah.
It's in there.
Yeah. Let's leave that alone.
Can you describe it?
It's some
Okay.
sort of demon thing with wings.
The the cage starts to rattle a little bit. Graaf doet dat per kijk hoe dat je maakt. Blijf voor een paar maar per kijk maak.
Sorry, don't speak abyssal.
Come in then. Ah, meat bags. Okay, it's been a while since meat bags been here. Okay, wait. I know your language. How was fuck you? No, that's not it. Other thing. Don't fuck you. Anti-fuck you.
What are you trying to say?
I
Exactly?
am
I'm very confused.
Trying to say krakak, but you don't know what that means. So, anti-fuck you.
Can you-
Non-fuck you. Don't fuck you. Yes, that.
He's trying to be
like
helpful, I
hello?
guess.
Yeah, that I guess.
Hello.
If that's if,
Okay,
that,
yeah,
if
hi.
that's how you do a thing.
If you're trying to greet us, yes, yeah.
Okay,
Yeah.
then yes.
Hello.
Hello. That doesn't sound right.
Hello.
Because isn't
That
hell
doesn't
bad?
always sound right.
Oh. How about just greetings?
Wait, wouldn't hell be good for you though?
It is. When I'm trying to speak your
So
language.
it's a good saying then. Right. So
No,
if it's
for-
bad,
no,
but it's good for
um,
you, it's a good greeting for you. So we'll take it.
Neil, you need to listen twice and speak once.
Greetings.
Hello.
What's your name?
And why O? Isn't there like a hell P or S or T? And anyway,
Yeah, it's called
I
help.
don't know. I didn't invent common. I
Okay.
blame the humans.
I am. Fuck, what was my name? I had a name, and it was a good name too. I am Dichi.
Dichi?
Dichi.
Why are you up in here in there? I feel silly not.
okay.
Pull the cover
Bernie
off because that just feels weird.
Bernie demons caught me, put me here, torture me.
Oh, that's horrible.
Oh.
Yep. Fuck them.
That's really fuck them. And she'll say it in Elvish too, just for good measure. Well, that's awful. Did they want anything from you, or was it just like for funsies? For them?
Funsies. Always funsies with them
Mm.
kinds. Worst they are. Stupid demons.
Yeah, they are.
Are they just
Alright.
trying to burn
Yeah.
everything around here? Oh,
Only
sorry,
the
let's go.
Brimarak. There are other demons. They're not burning things. They do other things. I'm not a demon, though.
What are you?
Are you a devil?
I am a devil. I am an imp.
Oh,
Also Dichi.
Lord. Dichi. Dichi the imp.
Hello.
Okay. Yes. What do I know about imps?
Imps are like the lowest form of devils. They often get used by
Lesser
familiars
demons.
for by diabolists and stuff. Will use them as familiars and the like. But rest assured, despite their lack or very minimalistic power being at the lowest end of the hellish hierarchy, they are very capable of cutting deals and making bargains and stuff like that. They are a devil through and through. Lawful, very much to the letter. And they kind of most often get used as messengers and the like. Or as, like, labor.
Okay.
Like, not, like, physical labor, but, like, administration and
Right.
stuff.
So why are you hanging out in here? Well, I mean, why are
Rude.
you here in this city?
He
In the
says,
city.
he
I'm
says
sorry.
hanging
I'm
from this
sorry.
thing. He's like, what? So what?
I know,
What's got you
I'm
hanging
so
around?
sorry.
This fucking cage.
No,
that's what's got me
not what I
hanging
meant.
around.
That's not what I meant.
If
He-
we free you,
it's
can you help
common.
us out?
Common has sayings, and it's just not
Ah.
good.
He says, I was the librarian here many years ago.
Oh.
And
Wait, really?
when the place fell, I was still bound here. My wizard was tortured and killed, and I was put in here and left to rot. And we don't really die the way that people die. So I can't leave because there's a symbol of dimensional anchoring on my cage. I can't starve. I can't suffocate. I can't stab myself. I've tried a bunch of stuff, but I just keep bouncing back. And then the demons who are from the area, they come in every once in a while and decide to kick the imp who can't leave the library, and that's what happens.
Would you like to be
Oh.
freed?
That's terrible.
Well, yeah, that'd be nice.
Okay.
Do you think you could
if-
help us find some information, and then if we let you out before you leave?
Sure. What do you want to know? He'll help you with your investigation. When we come back next week, you're going to continue the investigation, and because you've helped the imp will give you a +1 bonus on your checks to
Ooh.
make your investigations, no matter what check you're going to be making.
I'm assuming we'll
Yay.
have to deal with whatever sigil he was talking about to get him out of there.
No. Just you have to
Just-
open the cage and stuff. As
Open
long as
the
he's out of the
cage.
cage.
Oh, okay.
Just while he's
Yeah.
in the
Got it.
cage, he can't do anything. So that's
Gotcha.
We'll let him out of the cage. He'll help us find some stuff, and then he's probably going to get the heck on out of here.
Yeah.
Which
And I mean,
don't
he's an
blame
imp.
him.
You know, what can go wrong?
Yeah.
Is he? Last question, really quick. Is he still bound here, even if we were free him, or?
Is he bound here even if you free him?
I think he's
Uh,
asked if he's bound to the library.
Oh,
Generally.
yes, he is bound to the library,
Okay.
but not by
okay.
a what do you call it? Not from a
Magical source.
correct. He's bound here because he made a deal, a contract
Ah.
Gotcha.
to do
Okay.
something here. So that's
Got it.
what's keeping him here. Is he's
Yeah.
fulfilling his contract, not a spell.
Okay, cool.
Got it. Well, at least we can get him out of the cage so he can hide next time the demons show up.
Mhm.
Okay, cool.
Yep.
Yay,
Okie dokie.
little demon.
All right, guys. Well,
Bad
that
devil.
well, that brings us to the end of today's episode. Thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. Be sure to join in next week when we return for more Gatewalkers before we then launch our crossover event. Lots of exciting stuff to look forward to. So yeah, be very excited for
Ooh.
that. But guys, thank you so much for listening. Thank you so much for watching. My name is Michael. I'm the Dead Aussie Gamer. This is my place. This is my face. You can find it here a number of times during the week, including in 8 hours, where I will be back for Curse of the Crimson Throne, which will... God, what are we doing in that one? I feel like we just dealt with Pride, and now our group is about to root out the evil from the Church of Asmodeus, which, of course, is also my first... I say first. It is my first live stream 8-player table as well. So look forward to that.
Ooh.
Yeah. All right. Take care. Stay safe, stay wonderful, be kind to each other because why the fuck not? It's free. And until we meet again, game hard or die trying. Good night, folks.